All right, how is everyone doing? I'm Rich CELENZA. Thanks for checking out my channel. I'm actually in Windermere, Florida, where I live, basically. Yeah, I'm actually in front of my gym. Let me give you a shot here. There you go. So, anyways, I'm on the bench over here, just chilling out. But I want to do a video before I go in to work out on New Year's resolutions. I did a podcast on this, so I said, let me just do a quick video on it as well, because it's kind of fresh in my mind. And the one thing I realize more than anything with people is they're always talking about New Year's resolutions, which I think are some of the biggest full of shit pitches I've ever heard. Here's the thing regarding New Year's resolutions. If you want to do something, just go do it. Don't waste your time trying to kind of postpone that, if that makes sense. And I know a lot of times we do things because we want something to look forward to. And I get that. But in this case, if you truly want to start working out, or you want to start losing weight, or you want to start stop smoking, or whatever you want to do. I don't care if you even want to start smoking. Stop coming up with excuses or waiting to get things done that you want to get accomplished. Start immediately, right? But that also doesn't mean going berserk into a crash course situation, which I also see a lot of people. So what I see a lot of people doing is this centered all right? So say you want to hypothetically lose weight. That's what I talked about on my podcast today. If you want to lose weight, say, all right, at the 1st of January, I want to start losing weight. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to start eating right. You know what? I'm going to go to bed early. And you know what? I'm going to quit drinking as much. And I'm going to start eating healthier, whatever. Did I already say that? Who cares? Anyways, you list all these other things that you know most likely you're not going to stick with. It's kind of bullshit. Plus, you're overwhelming yourself. You're kind of putting your mind and your body into shock. Stick with one thing at a time and start heading towards that goal, if that makes sense. So losing weight, for instance, if you really want to lose weight, you want to join a gym on January 1st, New Year's resolutions, God bless. But for the most part, you can start programming yourself to start losing weight right now. I love the gym. You don't need the gym to lose weight. I'll tell you that much, right? You don't need to go in there and kill yourself. You don't have to spend money if you don't have it. You don't have to get a trainer if you can't afford that. You don't need all these things. You can really kind of just start losing weight if you just probably back up on the increments of your food. If you started even walking more, for instance, doing some type of exercise. And again, that doesn't mean you have to go jog 3 miles a day to lose weight. That doesn't mean you have to all of a sudden start going to Trader Joe's, change your whole diet up. All these type of things are just things in your mind that you've kind of been programmed by other people to say, this is what you need to do to be healthier, which is bullshit. Because I have family members, friends that they want to lose weight. You can lose weight. You don't need a gym necessarily to do that, right? What you do need to do is start heading in that direction. I did another video and a podcast on how to gain and lose weight in my eyes, which is like, for losing weight, it's like 1 pound a month. I guess basically gaining weight was like 1 pound every month or two. Because when you lose weight, I want it to stay off of you. I mean, that's what the whole thing is about. It's not shocking your body like a lot of people. They all of a sudden lose 30 pounds or 50 pounds in a month or two, go on crash diets that they're never going to stick with. None of that bullshit, right? So I want you to really figure that part out. So yeah, back to the New Year's resolution. You need to understand that taking one step at a time again and progressing into certain things is the only way to go. So if you want to lose weight, let's start working on losing weight. That's really it for now, okay? Let's not throw in entirely changing our diet again. Let's not throwing in necessarily having to join the gym. Let's just focus in on just losing weight. Now, if you want to join a gym, which I would recommend, but a lot of people just don't stick with gyms. They either don't want to pay the fees or they get bored very quickly with weightlifting. You need to find something that you love to do that's going to help you lose weight. Hopefully something physical. It could be riding a bike. It could be surfing. It could be jogging. It could be just doing things at home. You could be go on YouTube. You could be doing yoga at home. You could be doing many different things that don't cost money either. And testing different things. The whole trick is testing what works for you. I think what happens to a lot of people is you go to gyms, you don't like it, you feel bored, you're insecure, you may not want the payment. I don't know what it is. You may have tried that year after year after year, but you're like, this is the year it's going to stick. I'm going to call bullshit. If you don't like what you're doing, you're never really going to get, lose the weight or get in shape the way you want to get in shape. And again, you have to realize a lot of people are like, hey, I want to lose weight. but that doesn't necessarily mean you want to be in shape. I'd hate to say it. But a lot of people think, oh, the only way I'm going to lose weight is I got to go through all this shit to get in unbelievable shape. It's not true. Like I just told you earlier, you can lose weight, right? And say you want to start getting in better shape. Again, say that's a New Year's resolution. You don't have to go to the gym and kill yourself. Progress into it. Figure out what you like to do. There's a lot of different things to do at the gym besides just ellipticals, bicycling, treadmills, free weights, machines. There's classes, swimming, tons of other things. See again what works for you. Now, if you want to be jacked and get thick and, become like more or less into the bodybuilding realm, you're going to have to push yourself. That there's no getting around. That's just the reality. The intensity, working out, you're going to have to eat probably different if you want to look a different way. That's a whole different process. But don't throw that shit into you saying, I want to lose weight, because in your mind, you're like, you may want to look a certain way, but the truth is you're not willing to put in the effort to look that way, which is understandable. I get it. Also, with dieting, again, back to that, stop lying to yourself. I see tons of people saying, after the new year, I'm going to start eating right. You're probably not. Try to just slowly progress into eating foods that you like, obviously, and then progress into healthier foods as well. Kind of do an exchange, I call it, like 2 healthy meals, 1 kind of whatever, and then do some junk food. Whatever the hell works, but be realistic. Stop bullshitting yourself. Like all of a sudden you're going to quit eating junk food and you're only going to prep meals for yourself for work and you're only going to eat a certain type of foods from here on out, and I'm going to stop drinking alcohol. I'm going to stop this. You're probably most likely not, because you do that because you enjoy it. Now, if you're an alcoholic or a drug addict or whatever else issues you have, that's not what I'm talking about here. That's a whole different situation. I'm just talking about people that have problems either losing weight or setting certain things, or setting certain goals up that they just have problems accomplishing. And I think, again, a lot of times they make it too complicated, or they're adding up all this other baggage into it. Like I said, if you want to lose weight, eating, I got to change my sleeping patterns, I can't do this, I can't do that, and do this. But eventually, I think what also happens is you start doing these things and you don't feel the way you thought you'd feel. You don't look the way you thought you'd look. And you kind of go back the other way. Or you're not getting the results you want, so you quit. I mean, that's really the only reasons why you would kind of quit doing what you're doing. But you need to understand a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time, right? A lot of people expect, to lose a lot of weight very quickly, or expect to feel a certain way, or be in shape a lot quicker. They think they're going to get in shape very quickly, which I'm going to tell you right now, I used to say forever, it takes months, even years, to get in great shape. But it takes like weeks or a month of not doing something to get you really out of shape. Don't have unrealistic expectations, I guess I should say. That's the main thing. So I got a little couple kids running over here. Look how cute they are. Anyways, so I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for checking out my channel. I am Rich CELENZA. I also have a podcast out called The Rich CELENZA Show, WTF are you talking about? And I also have a Mastering Self-Confidence program. It's called Mastering Self-Confidence, the blueprint to finding the woman of your dreams, even if you've been through a bad breakup or divorce, all right? So stop wasting time. You want to do something, start it immediately. Think about it in this terms. I did this on the podcast. For instance, if you're hungry, you go eat. Right? You don't wait. You don't bullshit around. I know food's different because you need it to survive. If you're thirsty, you go drink something. If you want something in life, you truly want it, you do not postpone it for days, weeks, or months to start progressing into it. That, again, doesn't mean you have to go full throttle like a lunatic after that, right? But you have to start heading in that direction. That's really what I want you to start doing. That's going to help you out a lot. Again, if it's losing weight, start small. Just start walking at the beginning. And or start doing whatever you want to do, but just make sure you kind of stick with it and give it time. All right? Well, take care. I wish you nothing but the best.